I'm Malcolm Van Delst, and this is an excerpt from Do the Wrong Thing. We're in book 2. Do the Wrong Thing is a book series or extra long novel that opens with a woman trying to kill herself. She says, "I don't know why I tried to do this," and by way of explanation tells her life story. Previously in Do the Wrong Thing, as in 2 weeks ago, Ava wondered why boys don't like her, why her mother is so sad, and why she, Ava, feels strange around Mr. Fern, whose name is now Mr. Sexton. This week, I've got a rewrite of last week's piece, minus the part where Mr. Sexton tells Ava that she should become a writer because that section seemed fine from the feedback I got. And I'll put my questions at the end. This chapter is called A Changing Landscape. Liz tells me that her sister was at a party over the weekend. When her sister opened a bedroom door by mistake, she saw Chris and Tammy inside. Tammy was putting her pants on. I want to feel superior to Tammy because she had sex with a guy before marriage, but I can't feel superior. We're not in Catholic school anymore. Tammy is actually superior to me because she's lost her virginity. I can feel disgust, though. She got caught. This is where that piece with Mr. Sexton telling Ava she should become a writer goes, and I'm going to skip that and go to the Borderwoman piece. Borderwoman, Mr. Garrick, my math teacher, says. The class howls, and I grin. Borderwoman, he says it again, enjoying the tension, or what is it? He enjoys that the class is laughing at his joke, which they're laughing at how bad it is, but he doesn't realize that. I'm hardly a woman. I mean, that's why they're laughing too. The inside and out, complete ridiculousness of calling me a woman. I'm on the border of a C and a B in math. That's what he's talking about. Everyone knows about it, and everyone knows I need that B to get into university. Okay, I don't strictly need it, but it'll help a lot. I've stopped caring about being top tier. I read books during spares instead of hanging out with Liz and Kathy. They only befriended me anyway, out of sympathy. I talk to unpopular kids and actually find them interesting. I'm sad. I'm lonely, but Mr. Sexton says I can write. He likes me, and everyone likes him, even if they won't admit it. He likes the stuff I put in essays where I write what I cannot say, where I am myself, not the person I think people want me to be. Ivan Kruk is dying about Borderwoman. He's laughing so hard he's shaking. Ivan is one of the kids I now speak to. He has a skin condition, which puts unsightly white blotches on his otherwise olive complexion. That's why he's unpopular. The blotches are not on his face, though. Maureen Smith, top tier Maureen Smith, helps me cheat on my math test. She sits in front of me and moves to the side so I can read her answers. I suppose that since last year, when she began to turn orange from eating too many carrots, her untouchable top tier status has declined. I mean, how many carrots do you have to eat to turn your skin orange? No one untouchable does that. Curiously, as my respect for Maureen waned when she began to turn orange, it also increased. I know that makes no sense. I felt something like sadness, a twang in my heart. I'd stare at her longer than I would have dared to previously, and realize that maybe she wasn't as strong as I thought. And maybe she had problems, that maybe being top tier didn't mean you were happy and impenetrable. I mean, impenetrable other than sexually. I didn't try to talk to her. She was and still is best friends with the top of the top, sneering and sarcastic Tia. I'd never put myself in Tia's sights. I get an A on the test. Well, Maureen does. How did she know the answers? Top tiers, well, they don't study. I mean, I guess I don't think of them in terms of academics, only in terms of daring and rebelliousness, drug taking and sex doing. Has Maureen been smart all along, only not interested in participating in class? Has she hidden an interest in learning stuff? Like I have. I've never cheated on anything before, and I only copied off her when I didn't know the answers myself, so just so you know, I'm not really a cheater. Mr. Garrick looks at me with open admiration now. He calls on me in class, insisting I know the answer and walking me through the problem. And often I'll get the answer right. It's all so hilarious. It's like Mr. Garrick's belief in me has made me smart in math. Borderwoman, classmates call out to me in the halls, including the unpopular kids who I've started talking to. I grin stupidly, and so do they. I like this new feeling of belonging, of being part of something. A warmth kindles deep inside. I'll just stop there because I think the rest of it goes well together. So my questions are there still issues with those sections? How is the border woman section now? Still any issues there? What confused you? What did you like, not like, etc.?